Good afternoon. How are you today? This one, I suppose. All right then.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a magical cottage. In this cottage lived a witch. She lived alone. Because she had a lot of rooms, she had a plan. She decided to start a bed and breakfast so she could rent out the rooms. But money was not her goal. What she really wanted were special items that her guests carry with them. The only problem was that she couldn't steal the stuff herself, so she needed a janitor to let them do the dirty chores. The witch went to her garden and picked up a porcelain garden gnome to do this chore for her.
My. Perfect.
She awakened him with a spell and promised him freedom if he did the things she desired.
Holy moly, what was that?
My sweet child. Go on now. Go. Get the items.
I have to steal?
You're not stealing anything. You're simply borrowing without asking.
I'll do what you want.
But will she keep her promise?
After this, I'll be free.
Freedom can wait.
She's a witch after all.
Indeed. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little game by the name... Alright, don't shout at me. By the name of Porcelain Tales, which is that little introduction... Kitty, why are my hands so freakishly small? As that little introduction implies, this is not a game about the balancing appendages of Chinaware house pets. This is in fact a little game where you play as a little gnome person who kind of looks adorable, which is cute. Right then, the game is very quiet. Can I put the sound up a little bit, please? I did do that at the beginning, but let me put it up a bit more. There we are. Right then, I can jump. Giddy aunt. Jump like a gazelle. I can be very excited about my jumps. I do little jumping jacks because all gnomes need to be extremely physically fit. Alright then. This is still really, really quiet. I'm just going to kick that straight through the roof, I think. There we go. Yes, this perhaps is a little sort of platforming experience. Oh, I can press C to grab the ladder and then I can climb up. This is cute. This is slightly less cute, but never mind. So yes, if you remember recently, well, possibly not recently, depending on how things go at the moment, but a little hat.
Oh no, what is this?
I don't know, I can barely hear you, Kitty. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, you might remember I played a game called Ceramic Soul, which seems to operate on a vaguely similar sort of function. You play as a sort of possessed little person, and you have to go off and do tasks. Certain objects can be pushed or pulled by using the left mouse button. Oh. With the power of the Force, it would seem. Do you want me to actually make use of this, or do you just want me to knock it off the edge and see if it breaks? Because I'm quite interested in the doing of that. You think you can possess me, you naughty witch person? I shall break all of your pottery. Certain objects can be thrown. Press left mouse button to pick them up. Want to pick up the object, then press and hold to throw. Oh goodness, hello friends. Alright, so I can now fire this little sugar cube off in order to do a thing, can I? Hooray! Goodness only knows what that was useful for. I assume that's me making that noise rather than anyone else. Alright then, press left control to crouch. Oh, I can't crouch while I'm carrying things. Oh, how do I drop things? By sort of headbutting it, which is a bit weird. Right, sorry about that. Minor interruption. Right then. Visibility, unseen, wandering, looking, and run. Oh, right then. So I have some form of sort of stealth mechanic as well, do
Now
I?
then, your first day on the job as a janitor. You sweet little thing, you make me proud. Here's a list of the items you will need. When you get the thing I desire the most, go to the front door in the hallway and find my room to get your gift. And remember, my sweet child, you are not stealing anything. You're simply borrowing without asking.
Oh no, oh goodness, I've fallen off. Oh dear. Why does this... Oh dear. You didn't see anything. I don't know why this vase seems to be full of, slices of tomato. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Well, that answers a big question. So the vampire is the guest, because the only thing I really know about this game is that there was a vampire in it. So I was a bit confused by why there was a witch hanging around. Alright then, what does this piece of paper say? Solve these puzzles and bring 3 ingredients to the mortar in the kitchen. Moonlight glistening in the night, the paintings will be your guide. You can use me to get the right amount of weight. Presumably that doesn't mean a dietary pill. Bedtime stories are stored away. A note can lead the way. Alright, so we have little puzzles and things. Do I take any kind of fall damage? Oh goodness, I can literally break. That's a bit scary. And I have an adorable little run animation. Oh, I can be mended. That is good. That is most kind of you. What are those? Little possessed bunny rabbit creatures, it would seem. That's kind of cute. How do I get down from here safely? Can I fall down here without dying? No. Perhaps I meant to take damage there for the sake of learning about how the hurting and healing mechanics work. Hello? Right, it's a bunny made of sneezing powder. Because naturally, why is there a bunny made of sneezing powder exactly? Can someone roll that one by me again? Alright, can I get up on top of here? There seems to be a little hat.
Oh no. Is this what will become of me if I fail to do what she asked?
What, you'll be reduced to a hat? Oh dear. Presumably those are the little hats of previous gnome janitorial individuals. Right then.
That sure is a beautiful painting.
Which one? There are many, and none of them seem to be paintings, they all just seem to be pictures of words. Can I move this round somehow? By grabbing hold of this. How do I do that again? Not by pressing any of the buttons that I'm pressing at the moment, seems to be the long and the short of it. I do reckon I could twist that round and sort of reflect that. Or maybe not that one, maybe this one. Can I? Aha, here we go. Alright, if I turn this round, then it won't work. Can I sort of... Oh, okay, I have to sort of drag it forwards and backwards as well. Alright. Let me sort of twist this around a little bit, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do, actually. Come on, why won't it reflect? Oh, come on, that's literally going straight into it. That's a bit mysterious. Alright, we'll come back to that in a moment. So, yeah, we want to sort of bounce these lights around here so that it reaches somewhere. What does it say about the moonlight? The paintings will guide your way. What do you mean by that? Unless you mean, like, you want the orange one over here, because that's got the painting by it. Let me try that. Let me scooch this one out of the way, as much as this will take the majority of the afternoon, but never mind. Also, as a thief, shouldn't I just be, like, wandering into their bedroom and then, like, stealing their gold-plated pocket watch or something? Rather than, you know, faffing about with moving furniture and stuff. Which seems a little bit above both my pay grade and my height grade. But, what do I know? Alright, that should be far enough. Now, let me see if I can get this one out. Oh, basic witch. Oh, that's funny. I also noticed there's a number 2 at the bottom of that. There's also a number 2 very close to the camera if I keep shoving it up his jacksy here. There we go, that's better. Now it's bouncing off it. Because look, that's got a 1 right at the bottom in Roman numerals. That one has a 2, and then this one has a 3. So it is also trying to tell me the sort of the order I'm supposed to go in. I'm trying to turn this thing round, and I ain't having a great degree of success. Alright. Oh, kitty out. It's surprisingly sort of dexterous physics in this, which I would not have expected from a little game about a gnome. Alright, let me pull this one over here. I don't know what I'm supposed to aim it at. It doesn't say that. I guess it's just going somewhere in that direction. I guess I'll just sort of point it in all the different directions and see which one seems most reasonable. Nice. Oh, now you tell me. Now you tell me. Oh, you can. Oh, that makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? There's like an outline on the floor here. Look, can you see? Just here. It's like someone has left left a piece of furniture here for many years. So I just need to sort of pull it onto the spot, as it were, and then I can twist it around as much as I like. I see. Suddenly things begin to make a bit more sense. Alright, so let me point that at that one. There we go. Now I turn this one round.
Oh, I actually did it.
Hooray!
This will make her happy.
I hope. Where am I taking this? I need to return them to the mortar in the kitchen. Alright, before we try to drag those around, let me actually see if I can find the kitchen first, if I can avoid all of these sneezing creatures. Oh no, of course I can't get through the door, can I? I'm a little bit small for that. Let me get that out of the way. How am I going to get through here? This door cannot be opened. Maybe I need to get my objective. Yes, with the power of flower petals, I will open this door. You'll pardon me if that makes no sense. I mean, being a reanimated gnome, also being made to sneeze by a bunch of little rabbits doesn't make an awful lot of sense either. But, can I get through here now? No. Unless I can sort of throw them through the window or something. Should we ever get that? No, there seems to be a bit of glass in the way. Alright then, should we see if we can solve any of the other little puzzles and things? It looks like there's a little ladder system up there that could take us somewhere interesting. So, let me just test out my old baseball arm here and see how far I can throw this thing. Not as far as that throwing arc went, is the long and the short of that. Alright, let us climb up here and see what we can find. Other than mini books. Oh no, sorry, that was a chair. I thought it was the vampire person. But no, I think the vampire is somewhere in there. Looks like there might be a library there. If you don't mind breaking the game a little bit to find that out. But never mind. Let me scooch along here. What? Oh, I am doing things. Goodness only knows what it is I'm doing, but I'm doing them. Ooh. We've got some spookalicious looking mushrooms there. Those look like fun on a Christmas bun. What does it say about the mushrooms? Use me to get the right amount of light. Right amount of weight, rather. Oh, alright. Indeed. I have broken many things. Now, where's Mr. Vampire coming from? He's having a right little stomp around about something, isn't he? Presumably, he won't notice me if I'm oh, look, there's another gnome hound over there. Presumably, he won't notice me if I'm sort of standing still. He'll just think that I am an ordinary gnome. Oh goodness, I nearly fell down the floor. Oh, giddy aunt!
Watch your step.
Alright. Hopefully we're still alive. Hopefully this fine. Oh dear. This is going to be a problem. Where do I go to hide exactly? I could hide sort of under here. Oh, there is a little sneaky way for sneaky people to go. Ha ha, giddy aunt. That's not fair. You're not allowed to do that. Oh dear, there's another little bunny rabbit who's going to cause me a problem here. I don't want to sneeze and be heard. Let me hide behind the curtains. Well, hopefully, but probably not. Let's go and hide behind the old dressing table here. Oh, good, another one of these. Indeed, she had a lot of gnomes, didn't she? She must have had the I keep getting achievements. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. She must have had a big garden full of all sorts of weird gnomes. There's a house I walk past rather frequently that has a garden that's absolutely full of, I mean absolutely full of gnomes. You would genuinely struggle to walk through that garden because of how many gnomes it's got in it, and I find it a little creepy, but never mind. Let's continue to explore around this room for a little while. and find some more shrooms of mystery. These must be a larger component than I realised.
Is this what becomes of me at the end of this?
Where is he? He was here a minute ago. Oh, this is his bedroom. I see. Giddy yarn, that is quite a nose you've got there, my friend. Alright, let me try and get down this thing. Here we go. Alright. Oh, look, there's some interesting things over there on top of that dresser. Yes, if only he'd buzz off, then maybe I'd go and have a look at him. There's also something interesting there by that suitcase. Let me see, how did I get up here in the first place? Oh, I went down this little ladder, didn't I? And then probably fell off the accursed thing.
So you want to play a game?
You can't see me, I'm hiding behind a book, and we all know the vampires can't read. I feel like we need to... Oh dear. Oh. Well then, that was a fairy failure.
But I can't keep turning back time.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I know. That's something you have in common with Cher. Alright then, I don't know what I'm meant to do with those. Can I have a look at these? These little tiny mushroom things. Can I pick these up or interact with these at all? Are these really of any consequence whatsoever? Presumably not. Alright then, because I have no idea what we're doing with that, I want to see if I can get this extra hat. Can I drag this table, or this chair with me rather? I don't think so. I wanted to sort of drag the chair and then use it to climb up to get over there. But I'm not convinced I'll be able to manage that. But there was definitely... No, there wasn't, because that was the wrong one. It was that one over there I wanted to go and get the little hat off. Can't see anything, you long pantalooned loon! Haha, I am sneaky. I'm very sneaky. I seem to have moulded into the floor, which is quite interesting and exciting. Alright, if he'd kind of like to buzz off and go back to wherever under the sun he came from, then maybe I could move this? Could I move this? No, seemingly not. There must be a way up there. Oh, there's a little ladder. Turns out I was massively overcomplicating the situation, and really I needed to make things far more simple than I was. Alright.
Is this what Mother will do if she isn't proud?
Mother? You call that woman Mother? Goodness sake. I mean, she did give life to you, so I suppose in that regard she is a mother, but still. Giddy odd. I think that is too generous a terminology. Alright. Never mind the bedroom for the time being, as I believe that is, or coffin room. Perhaps I should describe it as such. Let me see if I can find any other little passageways that would allow me to explore around. This looks like it might be hiding something. And it isn't. So that's good. I am rather confused. I don't believe I can access any of the other rooms. At least, not the same way that I'm going to access this one. Alright then, because I have no idea what I need to do with the petals, I suppose we're going to have to continue to look around here. Oh, Gideon, I do not want to be made to sneeze again by those little things. Where is he? Is he in here? Oh, he's having a little sleep. So is he? Oh no, he's not having a little sleep. He's woken up again. Gideon. I was getting... It's alright, I don't think he noticed. I was going to say, is he like normally asleep and then he just gets up to wander around if I make noise? But it would seem like he just sort of generally patrols around like some sort of big weirdo. Although I must say it is nice to have a vampire depiction who isn't just some sort of angsty person with 3,000 tons of hair gel in. So that's nice. Alright, now it's my opportunity. I'm going to scamper. What's this about? This is the same colour as the... Why did the camera come in so much? Right amount of weight. No, I don't think that it... I don't know what those little funny coloured mushrooms are all about. But these are definitely the same colour, if nothing else. Here's another hat. Excellent. I also noticed that some of these books have letters and numbers that are circled. Maybe they make up like a sequence. Like 6, Y, E, A, H, 7, M. Perhaps some sort of combination for something or other. Perhaps those are of importance or consequence, or possibly they're totally meaningless. One or the other. Oh, well, at least we found a way to access another room. Can we...
Wow, this kitchen sure looks beautiful.
Well, yes. What's this? Press E to inspect. Here we are. Oh, goodness, this looks interesting. If only I had a piece of paper to hand, or more specifically a pen. I'll write this down, couldn't I? I didn't come prepared. I didn't realise my gnome adventures would require the use of combinations. What is this supposed to mean? So it's S6PBJA. Right. Presumably the middle of that is referring to peanut butter and jam. Or jelly, if we're going to be making a slightly more American sandwich. And that is definitely referencing the little circled bits on the book. I'd rather like to write those down as well, for the sake of something. So what have we got? We've got P, F, J, S, B. And I've written that on top of the other one because I wasn't looking, but never mind. Then we've got 6Y. Oh dear.
Some nerve to disturb me during my afternoon slumber.
I think this camera needs additional work. Has it gone away? I was just trying to write something down. I wasn't trying to be naughty.
Quiet. Before he finds me.
At least that gives me time to write this thing again a bit more clearly. Right, okay. So it's 6Y, but then what's the rest of it? Okay, finally, he's buzzed off. So let me see. That's 6Y, EA, let's see, EAH7M. Alright, I just need to check this one. Was this a 5 or an S? That's an S. Alright then. Okay then, so one of these did mention a note, did it not? Bedtime stories are stored away. A note can lead the way. Presumably this is the note that they're talking about, and it will like allow me to access the area where the bedtime stories are. Is he in here? I don't know. This camera isn't very cooperative. Yes, he is. I spied a Tootsie. I can't guess up there. There's something interesting over here, though. There's a little staircase I can go up. Ha ha.
So many hats.
Indeed. Ha ha! You naughty vampire man. I am going to piddle in your bed. I don't know why, but I'm going to do that. I've decided. I have decided that that's what I'm going to do. Is there anything under the pillow? This is a very... Oh dear. Well, this is a pickle I've got myself in. Hello. Please don't come to bed. I'm just changing the sheets. Some little whippersnapper came along and did an accident on them. Wasn't me. Oh goodness. At least we get a decent look at his... Hello. Oh, Gideon. There we are. Well, there's a few I wasn't expecting. Man alive. What did they make your eyebrows out of? Licorice? This is very, very dangerous.
Stop it.
Yes, that was... Oh no. I wish I could reach behind furniture like that. Oh dear. I'm not very good at this game. See, I'm going the wrong way again. Oh dear. Alright then, so I'm on my final life then. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You jump over these little bunny rabbits. Alright. Let me try and get into that other room. Yeah, because he moves a lot faster than I do, due to my little strides. Gideon, I wish these little bunnies wouldn't be such a pain in my bum. We're on the same side, bunny rabbit ghost. Gideon, says the ghost of bunny rabbit past. Alright, there's definitely some interesting stuff over there, but I don't know how I'm going to access that. Because I can't, like, jump up here and then sort of grab hold of it or anything, so... Unless there's, like, a thing that I could grab and use that to sort of climb up. But I can't see any such item. Alright. Is he still in here? I don't know, because I can't see, because this camera is a little difficult to wrestle with. Alright, he's definitely in there. I saw him for a moment. As long as he's in there, we might as well continue wandering around here. There's got to be a way up there. just not seeing it. There must be something I can take with me. But these chairs are all too big. I can't drag them with me. And the table wouldn't do me much good. Because it's too tall. There's any little ladders. Oh gosh!
To disturb me during my
You weren't slumbering, you were trampling around like some sort of elephant. There's a little cupboard. I feel like I might be vaguely safe in there. There does seem to be the remnant of another dead person in here, so,
So many hats. Why are we... Why would Mother do this?
because she's not a very nice mother, is the long and the short of it. What does this say? What? I don't know. I've pressed E, the mouse has come up and the game is frozen. Ooh, giddy aunt. Thank you, thank you. You're all weak. Alright, how does this work then? So, there's like a little code here. How many digits is it? It's...
Quick, before he finds me.
It's 6 digits. Problem is I don't know if these have numbers, do they? Because we've got lots of different letters, but I don't think we have any numbers, which is a problem, because lots of the codes have numbers in them, which is a bit confusing. Let me see, is there anything which is just 6 letters? Let me see. I don't think so, no, they've all got a number in them somewhere. There's always a 6 or a 5. I am not sure. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I feel like the codes from the books have got to be the solution to that, but, I espy another gnome hat. Right there. It is orange like the flame in a Halloween jack-o'-lantern. As soon as this kid shoves off, and I'm sticking his head in a jack-o'-lantern and setting it on fire, then I shall go and try and get it. Alright, let me wander around a little bit more and see what else I can find
What a nice
before...
hat he had.
Indeed. Most fashionable salt was old. Rodrigo the dead gnome. Can I jump in this bucket? Not that it would do me an awful lot of good, because there doesn't seem to be anything in it, and there's certainly no way of getting out. Can I... Ooh, I'm not convinced I was meant to do this, but do it I have. Oh, those things literally do have bits of fruit in them. Oh, that was a joke when I said they had bits of tomato in them. Look, there's another one there in that little frying pan, but again, how would I get there? I really do feel like I should be able to drag items around in order to use them as stepping stones and ladders and things, but I'm just not seeing how to manage that. Let's have a look over here. Because there's definitely... Aha, yes, here we are. There's definitely a couple of ladders over this way. Kitty, I'll bang my head on the ceiling again. What do we have here? Words. Words I don't understand. Alright.
Happens if I...
Well, quite. I don't know, maybe if you like use the mouse wheel or something, like scroll in and out on the camera, that might make things a bit easier. Alright, what does that say? Dried onion, 7 petal, and fermented blood. Alright, so at least we found the mortar and the things that we want. So we know where the 7 petal is, that's on the floor in the hall. Interesting. This must be...
Yes, that's it. This is what Mother asked for.
Presumably. Put that down, please. I wish to have this. Oh. Kitty aunt. I forgot I could... Yes, I was watching. The problem was I wasn't thinking. The problem is you can't jump when you've got these, which is going to make this really, really fun. You have to, like, throw it up and hope that it doesn't immediately fall all the way back down. Which it did, but, you know, that's life. I have no idea where that went. Oh, it's still down there, I think. Oh, dear, I need to get somewhere discreet. Down here will do, I think. I do want to get the thing back, though. Oh, goodness, no, I don't. I'm quite happy hiding over here. Get it. I'm also confused why it's onion and not garlic, but never mind. Although I suppose we're not trying to kill this kid, are we? Still want him to pay his dues. Alright, let me have another go at getting the onion over here. The stupid thing is I've got to go even further and get the petal up here as well eventually. Can I just throw that straight up there somehow? Well, it hasn't fallen back down, so we're going to roll under the assumption that absolutely everything is fine. Right, let me have this. Now, how do I put this in here? Do I have to throw it in somehow? Oh, there we go. Okay, right then. We've got the onion done. Presumably. You can use me to get the right amount of weight. Could you? Thank you. Oh, okay. So you have to sort of, it sort of clips into place, then you can move it. Alright, that suddenly makes more sense. Alright, we can go and get the 7 petal then, but then the other one presumably is in the bedroom, given that that was talking about... It was talking about bedtime stories, wasn't it? Oh dear. I may have slightly broken something. And by slightly broken something, I mean dreadfully broken everything, including the game half the time. But never mind. Bedtime stories are stored away and node can lead the way. Yes. Okay, I think that's either going to be in the box that needs the code. Yes, I think it's going to be in the box that needs the code, because when it says the note will lead the way, I wonder if it means that it's sort of a dual meaning. Like, it will lead the way in the sense that it will lead you geographically to the location where the box is, because it opened the way to the kitchen, but it may also lead the way... It may also lead the way in the sense of telling me the code that I need to use in order to find what I'm looking for. What the hell was the point of coming up here? Exactly what did this achieve? Well, at least we know where he is. Unless there's something hidden in here that I need. Can I move this? No, I can't even push it off with the great size of my face. I can't do anything with these ones. All right, this place doesn't seem inordinately useful. The going down ladders, but going up the ladders works perfectly. Going down them is a little bit more challenging. Alright then. Let me see if I can make my way. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to have another quick stab at this. There's little mittens on there from previous gnome people. Let me try a few different codes that we got from here and see if I can find anything that will work. And then I'll go back and get the 7 petal if I fail miserably. Right, well I have reached an interesting conclusion. You can pull these books out. Like that. I'm not sure exactly what the purpose of doing that is. But that might come in handy. Because I'm struggling to understand the code. I just wish he'd go to bed and leave me alone. Stop tromping around with his big trotters. Maybe I need to like pull them out in a certain sequence. Is there an S? Yes, here we are. Like, that's the first number. No, Kitty, aunt. You to go away, you big smelly person. Big smelly vampire person. Kitty, aunt. Yeah, maybe if I, like, pull out the books in a certain order. Man alive, I do wish he'd go away and let me do my work. Maybe if I pull out the books in a certain order, then that will activate a mechanism or something. He just keeps standing in all the wrong rooms. Right, thank you. About time. There is a book with a number 6 on it. Here we are. Pull that out. Now, where's the P? There's one with a P on here somewhere. It's none of these. It is the first one. Here we go. Then we want a B, which is this one. Then we want a J, which is this one. And then we want an A, which is this one.
I actually did it!
The tortoise and the hare, what on earth are you talking about? How does that help me, precisely? What does that achieve? This? Oh, alright, hooray. I have no idea what's going on. Man, would you go up the ladder properly? Thank you very much. Alright then. Well, that answers some questions. Oh dear. I'm making all sorts of mistakes. I'm getting everything wrong, and now he's back again. He's come to investigate why that bottle broke. Just go to bed, man. Honestly, I have never met such a proactive vampire in my life. I don't know why the bats appear when he's over there either. I don't understand that in the slightest. What does this say? Tonight, my plans I make. Tomorrow, the amulet I take. The witch will never win the game.
I need to be quick before he finds me.
Rumpel is my name. Is that a reference to Rumpelstiltskin? Which is a fairy tale I'm not inordinately familiar with the exception of that episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. This man would ever go away. Gideon, I just want to play the game and you're not letting me. Dear. Am I making like too much noise or something? Because I don't see what I'm doing that's making noise. So, with the exception of these naughty little bunnies. Dear. I did wonder about like making a lure. Like making a noise over here that would lure him away. Like if I come up here. If I sort of try to grab one of these plates or something. There we go. Smash some things, and then hopefully that will sort of draw him out of the room. And then I can spend a little bit of time in here, falling off ladders, without interruption from that fine fellow over there. So there's this, of which
This is what Mother asked for.
I don't know the purpose of that, but here is at least the fermented blood that we need. So if I fall down here, then I can drop the blood on the floor, which is excellent. Oh, idiot. Just no, don't throw it. You'll probably break it. Come here. Give that to me. Dear. Okay, good. He's going back in there. I want that. Just there we are. I can't crouch when I'm carrying these things, so I have to... I can't seem to get it through the gap. No, I can. I'm not convinced I was meant to, but I did. Alright. I find myself wondering whether that little poem was trying to give me some sort of clue about a, like maybe an alternative ending. Like, instead of just doing what Mother wants, maybe I should should be a little more sneaky and really go to the gym once in a while, because this is becoming a problem. I can't throw this in the slightest, and now it keeps clipping into things. Oh dear. If I could just... Idiot! If I could just get a handle on how this works. Come on, just throw. There we are. Perfect. Excellent. I forgive you of all. No, if that falls off by the time I get up there, I will be very, very cross. Oh my Gideon, now I'm very cross. Come here. Gideon, I didn't throw you all the way up there just so that you could fall straight back down again. Where did that go? The wrong way. Brilliant. Excellent. Marvellous. Unparalleled in its goodness. I don't get why sometimes he throws it really far and sometimes he doesn't throw it at all. There we are. Now I've just got to get up there before it rolls off again. This is what you get for keeping things in round bottles. You should keep them in... You should... You... Right. Can I, like, see if it's got the thing in it? Oh, that isn't quite right. No, it's... Do not fall off again. There we are. Just put the things in there. There we are. Now I can go back and get the petals from the other room, which will probably take the best part of the day. But then I can get the little petals, I can bring them back, put them in the mortar, and then we'll be done. Dear. This is very fun. I rather enjoy the, I enjoy sort of trying to work out the puzzles, and things. I do wish he'd go to sleep at least occasionally. Yeah, with a little refinement of the camera, and maybe just him being...
Leave me alone.
With a little refinement of the camera and a little bit less of him being an absolute pain in the neck, then I could genuinely see this being a super fun thing. Idiot. I guess they're meant to represent like little bits of dust and things, like being underneath all this furniture and stuff. It's dusty because no one's normally here, so it's like it's making me sneeze, especially since the dust particles are much bigger for me than they would be for anyone else. Alright then, the thing is we've got two different types of petals here, and I don't know which one we need. We need the 7 petal. I think the other one was called a 3 petal. And this is the one that we need. That's a small miracle, and I'm genuinely amazed. Alright, let me see if I can actually get this through the gap, which is going to be very, very challenging. Especially if I keep sneezing everywhere, because it won't let me crouch when I'm carrying these things. Alright then. We've just got to get back into the kitchen. And by that point, he'll have finished his little patrol. And then we can go through. Can I throw these through, perhaps? Not really, because naturally it throws them up instead of throwing them down. But never mind. Let me just sort of manoeuvre my bum through here. Let me fail to manoeuvre my bum through here. There we are. Push it through with my little gnome feet. Excellent. Now we get to play another game of baseball. Giddy up. Well, that worked, and because it isn't round, it didn't immediately roll off. Which is excellent. Alright then, let's put this in here. Make the thing! What? What are you talking about? The 7-petal, the dried onion, and the fermented... Do you want them in like a certain order? Is that the problem? Is it because I put them in the wrong order? There we are. I think the petal has already gone in there, which is a bit... Giddy yarn. Giddy yarns. Giddy yarns! Let me... No, 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 no! No! Just a gnome hat. A gnome hat! I wish to have gnome hat! Giddy yarn, keep that blasted book out of the way.
Is my fate? If I please, mother?
Possibly. Goodness knows what my fate will be if my blood pressure doesn't come down enough for straightening that blasted bottle of blood is. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, can I get both of the things out of here, please? Alright. Let me see, can I pick up the onion first? There we are, put the onion in. Then put the petal in. Then put the then put the petal in. Then put the blood in. That's not the blood. Give me the blood. Get a yacht. Get it got stuck on something again. Do you stop getting stuck on things? No. Right, give me the... I'm crying out loud, for God, Ramsey would be easier than this. Put that in there. Now put that in there. Now put this in here.
Perfect. That looks like a sleeping potion.
Now what in the name of hell do you want me to do? Spike the vampire's wine. His glass should be next to his bed. We just wanted him to go to sleep. Why didn't we just wait? I'm sure he'd have gone to sleep eventually. Why was it necessary that he sleep right now? Oh dear. I'm going to see if I can get this in. I should just wait for him to stop running after me. But, go! Put it in! I'm pressing E! Nothing's happening! Have I done it? Wait until the vampire goes to sleep. The sleeping powder should work shortly after. Hooray! I'm going to go and hide under here. I feel vaguely safe under here. Emphasis as big as Memphis is on the word vaguely safe. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes. Alright. Let's just stand here and pretend like everything's fine. So when he was going over to stand by the bedside, and like all those little black bats appeared, and I died of whiffing his stinky tootsies, was he like having a drink, perhaps? I'm going to have a little drink? No. Well, this is an interesting bit of gameplay, because it doesn't actually involve playing the game. It just involves sitting still and waiting for a while, but never mind. This could take some amount of time. Dear. I think we have had been to the majority of places and seen the majority of things. I'm going to go up there, actually, because I reckon that's going to give me a better view of the festivities. And by the festivities, I mean a slightly oddly proportioned man going to sleep. But, yes, I don't know what all of this... Oh, gosh. I mean, on the one hand, maybe that was good, because it will bring him back into this room, but on every other hand that I have, it wasn't, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I feel like we've been to most places, but I still don't know what those little sort of glowing dots are for, whether they're in fact for anything. I do not know. And what that poem is about. Whether that gives you like a different ending if you somehow follow the instructions that it's giving you. I do not know. But I suppose what we can do now is wait, really. Also, that sentence doesn't make any sense. Wait until the vampire goes to sleep. The sleeping powder should work shortly after. Don't you mean goes to have a drink? Because the sleeping powder isn't going to work after he's gone to sleep. It happened before he went to sleep. That's why he went to sleep. Or am I missing something? Dear, oh dear. I suppose I'm just going to sit here and twiddle my thumb.
Come to me, child.
Anything for you, dear. Right then. She seems to be a proponent of the term that size doesn't matter. Right then. Never mind that very, very dreadful joke. Let me, see. Where am I going? Get the dentures I desire most. We did all this for a few dentures? Are you kidding me? I thought we were going to be stealing some sort of blood ruby or something. No, we're stealing some fake teeth. Why are we stealing some fake teeth? Does someone want to roll that one by me again? I seem to have missed the meeting where we did the cost-benefit analysis on me risking my life for a pair of false teeth. Are you telling me where to go? Bring me what I desire most, leave through the main entrance and go to the witch. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, if you'd like to just crouch and get your hat under there, mate. To be honest, mate, you'd probably fit through if only you had, didn't have your hat on. Maybe that's why all of the other gnomes left their hats behind.
Hurry! The clock is ticking.
Well, they do tend to do that. If they don't tick, they tend to be slightly broken. There's something interesting in there. I wish to have that, please. What is that? Doesn't look like a hat. It looks like a little coffin. Tiny microscopic gnome coffin. Press E to insert amulet. I don't have an amulet. Oh, that's what the note was talking about, wasn't it? It referenced an amulet, didn't it? I suppose now would be really the time to do that because he's asleep, assuming that he remains asleep. But I'm slightly worried about what she said about the clock ticking, so I don't want to dilly-dally if that's going to get me killed. So let me deliver this to my mistress. Through here, through this little door, perhaps it does say exit on it. Before we go, however, I want to have a wee look around this room and see if I can fall off the platforms and make myself look like an absolute dingleberry. Absolutely brilliant. Anything else interesting here? Some little documents. I feel like these sort of folders sort of came about after we stopped using quills, but never mind. What do I know? Any little hats? There might be a little hat up there. I wish to go and investigate that. Oh dear. I've made a big mess. Alright, let me see if I can sneak my way up here. That was interesting. That was very, very interesting and very weird as well. Here we go. Don't mind me making an enormous mess.
It's out.
What do you want about? You crossed me because I'm breaking all of your things. You didn't seem to be crossing me before, but never mind. Yes. Alright, so here's just another shelf that doesn't really lead you anywhere. Alright, well we found another little hats. I've actually found a large percentage of them. I wasn't expecting to find that many at all, but I'm not sure where the other ones would be, but obviously I don't know where they'd be, otherwise I'd have gone and got them, wouldn't I? Where am I going from here? Oh yeah, there's the ladder, isn't there? You have to kind of sort of grab hold of the ladder to stop yourself falling, and then sort of let go, let yourself fall a bit, grab hold again to stop, and sort of keep doing that in sequence, sort of shimmy your way down, which is a bit weird. Press E to end the game! I will end the game in a minute. Oh, the door is shut. No, I'll end the game now, because I can't go back and, have another look at that amulet. Let's see what happens, and if I get...
The gnome was a very good little boy. With pride, he gave the witch the thing she desires most. The witch was so excited, she gave the gnome a compliment.
You're late, you good-for-nothing porcelain creature. Finally, you brought me the thing I desire most. I did it. I did such a good job.
Then it was time to make the potion.
Yes, that's it. Stir the potion.
I'm the witch! What is that?
Perfect.
After she was finished, she gave the gnome what he asked for. His freedom.
Patience, my dear. Freedom can wait. Go to the next guest, you little creature, and quick. before I turn you back into porcelain.
I'm on it.
Oh, sorry. Wrong chapter. So, the story of the gnome did go on, but that is for next time.
Indeed. Oh dear. That's rather fun. I rather like that. Do I have multiple chapters or not? Do I have like a second chapter? No, the chapter doesn't even have a number. Right then. Would you stop doing that, mate? You're rather creeping me out. Anything in the collections? Collections of stamps, presumably. Collectibles. I can see all the little hats that I got. Yes, on the shelf in the wizard's room. Oh, so you can sort of see where they go. Goodness. They're like a sort of a thimble if you hadn't been told what a needle was. Yeah, so to tell you all the different things are. That's nice. That's sort of cute. I like that. And you can also see. like a different book for each achievement. Ooh, that's kind of cute. I like that. I like it when games have a little achievement screen in them. That's rather adorable. As was this game. I rather enjoyed it. I wish there was more. I didn't realise this was presumably like a demo. Then, if they're only if they've only got a few or one level in it even, but perhaps they are planning on adding more in the future. But yeah, as I said before, with a little refinement of the camera, I think, just to add a little bit more control to it, like using the mouse wheel to sort of zoom in and out a bit, because there are some settings for screwing around with the camera. You can have the distance from the player and the height, but just having that in the settings menu is a little arduous to change that around on the fly. So maybe if you could integrate some more controls within the game itself in order to actually move the camera around, because I don't think there were any. Is there nothing about the camera? No, certainly nothing that I was told about. And there's this, which is suspicious. Not sure what all that's about. Maybe that unlocks something secret or extra that I'm not familiar with. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope you did as well. Professionally put together, nice little tutorial, cute little environments, and I always like games where you have like a big size difference between the protagonist and the antagonist, from things like Little Nightmares and Ceramic Soul, and now Porcelain Tales. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.